Hey, and thanks for logging on for the second week installment of JV Logs. I want to thank you guys for those who watched the video last week. We ended up getting more than 1 view a day, which is enough to keep this video and site maintained. And I also want to thank you guys that did give me their feedback to what topics I should cover in today's segment. So shout out to Ryan Wilson and Kyle Rutherford of Arizona for giving me their feedback and their input. I want to start with Ryan. We were talking about the Super Bowl and what picks we have for this upcoming dance on Sunday. And he was saying that he has the San Francisco 49ers falling to the Ravens by 3, 20-17. Now, Ryan, I do agree with you. I do think the Ravens will take this one. However, because it's such a close matchup, I'm having a hard time predicting a score. For some reason, some part of me sees that this being a blowout, but then again, some part of me saying, oh, it's the Super Bowl. It's going to be a close game. You can't tell with these two teams, one being a high-powered offense and a shutdown defense. Then again, the Ravens offense has been turning up this postseason, and the San Francisco's defense have always been known to be quite stingy. So, personally, I'm looking forward to a good game. I know my house is throwing a Super Bowl party, so those in Arizona, feel free to join. Just like last year, we'll have 2 TVs, endless amounts of food, and, of course, other entertainment. Beyond that, I'm looking forward to the halftime show. It's been a couple years since we've had a good performer, but Beyonce, though? Okay, that's a good one. So, personally, I see the Niners losing to the Ravens, but I'm not going to put my foot in my mouth like I did last week, and I'm not going to predict the score because I personally don't have one. I'm just looking forward to a good game. I hope it's not a blowout, and we don't need to change the channel by halftime. Okay. I know you guys are all sick of hearing about Manti Te'o. I'm sick about talking about him. So, I'm just going to mention a couple of conclusions and put him to bed. After his interview with Katie Couric, he concluded that he, just like everyone else in America, was fooled. That this girl he was talking to all this time was an actual guy. And unbeknownst to him, this guy took extensive voice training to make him sound like a girl, fooling Manti and whoever else was part of the trick. Personally, I don't fall for it. Manti, you're an All-American linebacker for Notre Dame, and you were a Heisman candidate. You have no hard time or difficult time finding a girl that likes you on campus. I'm sorry, or a girl that likes you from another school. So you having to run off to SamoanPeopleMeet.com to meet a fake person doesn't make sense. Personally, if you ask my opinion, I feel you do have a little bit of question with your sexuality, so this may be a cover-up for you to have an intimate relationship with another man, but in a distance, so it's not as abrasive and right in your face and the media's face. But, like I said, let's put this to bed. In conclusion, he claims he didn't know, so leave the guy alone, you know? On the field, he's a hell of a football player, and any NFL team would be lucky to have him on their team. So, Manti, clean that up. Enjoy the combine, okay? Now, Kyle, you gave me some feedback about hockey, which I appreciate, because not a lot of people are following hockey, especially this year, as it's a shortened season, you know? But Vladimir Tarasenko, you wanted me to pull up some notes on him. I did a little bit of research. He is a rookie, technically, because he hasn't completed a full year. However, he was drafted in 2010 by the St. Louis Blues. His father was an Olympian in Russia in the 80s. So whoever knows about hockey in the 80s, the Russians were like, Spartans. So, personally, the NHL season has been a little bit of a slow start for me. I can be honest and say I haven't following it as much as I should be. I know the Rangers haven't been doing too well, and the Kings, who are the reigning world champs, aren't undefeated like everyone expected them to be. So, it's still a slow start, but I'll be excited once the playoffs hit and gets closer to that time. And then, last but not least, I am curious to see what is the Waste Management Open. I know it's going to be here in Arizona, and I know it's a big golf tournament, but I don't understand why Tiger Woods won't be there, and to be honest, how he's leading, I don't understand the rules of golf. If someone in the audience can please reach out to me and explain to me what the golf rules are, how Tiger Woods is winning, but he has the least amount of points, or whatever it is. Honestly, when it comes to golf, I'll admit I'm 1,000% ignorant, but out of choice. I just have yet to involve myself. But I'm yearning for someone to reach out to me and fill me in on some golf knowledge. Other than that, I wanted to lead you guys with a weekly random fact. It has nothing to do with sports, but just something to get you guys thinking. In Korea, a woman took her road test 960 times before she was able to pass. That's someone I will not be on the road with. For Jesse Burke, I want to thank you guys for logging into the second week of JB Logs. Like I said, hit me up on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, MySpace if you have to. And I appreciate the feedback so I can keep this site going. Thank you guys and have a good day.